Hi guys, today I'm sharing with you a little vlog and speed paint a me going plein air painting for the first time. Plein air is the term used for painting a full piece outside. In my short time researching the history of it, I discovered that although artists have always at least sketched landscapes while outside, the final piece was rarely finished while there. Plein air painting was pioneered by John Constable around 1813. So the entire time I was exploring and painting, there was this one duck just observing. You'll see several clips of me admiring her. She was so silly. Anyways, when I first got there, I explored for a bit. This was my first time at this park, so I wanted to get my bearings and also scout out the best angle to paint from. There she is, my favorite ducky. I loved her so much. So after exploring, I finally set up on these little grassy steps. They had a great view of the pond, and of the ducks, most importantly. As this was my first experience plein air painting, and I get nervous filming in public, I decided to keep my painting fairly abstract. I wasn't going to fuss over getting it exactly like what I was seeing, and more so wanted to capture the colors and essence of it. I used my Hemi gouache for this piece. I started with a mossy green wash and some rusty colored splotches. I added too much water to this part, so I had to wait a bit for it to dry. I then added the reflection of the sky using white, and then moved on to adding the lily pads and leaves with a couple different shades of green, but I mixed using my palette and eventually my hand. I always end up using my hand to mix colors. It's just more easily accessible for me, and I like coming away being a little messy. I was visited a couple times by some duck friends, which was very nice. I truly felt so peaceful during my time at the park. I got to watch the ducks and paint and listen to birds, and it was so lovely. I tried to really capture the diversity of the lily pad colors in my piece, so I did mix a couple different colors, and I'm really happy with how those turned out. I do end up adding some line work later, just to make them stand out from the water a bit more, but it was really fun. Of course, I had to add some of the water lilies because they're just a nice pop of pink in there. One of the hardest parts was adding the reeds. I honestly didn't have a thin enough brush for this level of detail, but I pushed forward anyways. I ended up using a brush pen to add some more of those reeds, but I didn't have a dark enough brush pen for that to be super helpful, so I hope it looks okay. Here come some more ducks. They were just really silly and playing a ton, and I just had to capture that for you guys. I really should have waited longer for the line work because I kept drawing over wet parts of my painting, and so then I would have to test my pen over on the other side of the page, and it was just, I could have waited a little bit longer, but it's fine. It's fine. And here is the finished piece and a little bit of a look at what I was drawing. I really enjoyed going to the park. It was a lovely time, and I'm definitely going to go plein air painting again. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.